Upper Hogsfield. Now, where to find Mrs. Sprottle? Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawk lumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk lumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
I can certainly try and find some for you.
That would be wonderful. I'm worried about the travelling vendors and would love to get them more Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk lumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk lumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you...
Revelio. This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Better have a look around. See about the hawk lumps and the box of letters. Incendio! Revelio! Getting there. Just a few more hawk lumps to harvest. Almost there. That's all the hawk lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Revelio. Revelio. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Potato! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Potato! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Should think they felt that in London. Revelio! Revelio! Lumos! Revelio! Lumos! Revelio! Lumos. Revelio. This must be Sorona's box of letters.
What's this?
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Potato! Stupefy!
Release me!
Incendio! Depulso! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus!
That's
Descendo! Accio! Depulso! Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters. Incendio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether. That's all the Horklumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Revelio! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Revelio! I think that's everything. I should find Mrs. Sprottle. She'll be glad to get these Horklumps. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. I have good news. I was able to harvest some Horklumps for you, and I found Sirona's box of letters.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be... And Sirona will be delighted to have those letters. How kind of you. Now you be careful heading back to Hogsmeade.
I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back.
I'll say it again. Can't thank you enough for helping to save the village from those trolls.
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some Horklumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her, and for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
When I only went in for 3, the Hog's Head, 4 for 3 without all of them.